Hey boys and girls, it's the Midnight Raven and I have another Temu haul. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am the Midnight Raven. I love shopping, I love Temu, I love true crime, I love serial killers, I love lots of weird and wonderful stuff. Today we're shopping from Temu. If you don't know what Temu is, they do have a website, they have an app. If you'd like to use the affiliate links in the description, by all means use them. If you don't want to use them, then that's fine. Today we're going to look at what I've purchased. Now I didn't purchase a huge amount, but I did purchase a few bits. So first of all, we're going to get into some pins. If you didn't know, I collect pins as a hobby, and I did get just a few. So let me see whether I can show you what I bought. So, okay, the first pin I got was a Saw pin from the franchise Saw. So I got this, and I am so happy that I managed to get one. This is the doll from Saw, and if you didn't know, I am a massive Saw fan. Like Tobin Bell, oh my god, chills down the spine playing Jigsaw. Chills down the spine, and this is the doll that goes around on the creepy little bike, which I would love a figure of at some point. This was £1.52. So if you didn't know, I collect horror pins, I collect mental health pins, I collect cat pins, all the pins. The next one I got was a black and white moth pin. So if you didn't know, I also like moths. Now everyone likes butterflies, and I get they're cute and colourful, but I do like moths. I know they eat your clothes, but we can look aside from that, right? So here we have a pin, and it says adapt or die. This is black and white here, and this was £1.99, and I love the idea that moths adapt in the, basically we're built to adapt, I guess, the way of the saying. Okay, so the next thing I got was another pin, and this says hell was full, so I came back. I got this one. I do believe that's where I will eventually end up, in the depths of hell. I do believe that. So I got that pin. That was £1.52. Now we're going to get away from pins for a minute. And I picked up a little set that comes in this bag. And this was £1.59. And this is a travel comb and mirror that I want so that I can have when I go away. So I'll show you the mirror first. Here's the mirror. I don't know if you can see that. And it's like ornate. It's like a Victorian ornate feel to it. It looks amazing. Look at this. How stinking cute is that? And then it comes with an ornate comb as well. And this is a set that I can get into my makeup bag when I go away on like weekends away, or when I go on little trips and stuff. It's a cute little set. It is obviously plastic. It's £1.59. So I picked that up. That will come in so much handy when I go away. Then I got a poster. Now this is a goth Edgar Allan Poe. If you didn't know, Quote the Raven, Nevermore, or the Midnight Raven was all inspired by Edgar Allan Poe. And I managed to get this little poster. And it says, upside down, listen to them, the children of the night, what music they make. And I thought that is so brilliant. That is a quote from one of Edgar Allan Poe's poems, and I thought that was amazing. I'm actually going to get it framed, and I'm going to put it on my wall. So there's that. And then I picked up another pin, which I don't know what I've done with. I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, here it is. I've dropped it on the floor. So this was a pin I already had, I believe. But I ended up purchasing both by accident. I think they weren't meant to send me one in my last order, and they did. So I've got another one of these. Let's start a cult. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna donate it because I already bought one, and somehow they've sent me two. So maybe they mixed up two orders because I had a previous order and maybe the guy put it in the wrong bag. I don't know, but I have two. This was 67 pence, and this is Let's Start a Cult. This is obviously to do with the Jim Jones mass Kool-Aid murders, where they put arsenic and cyanide into Kool-Aid and killed hundreds of people in the Jim Jones cult. Okay, next I got something for my son. Now my son has a thing for noodles, Chinese food and that. So I got him a noodle bowl. This is Japanese style noodle bowl. And it also comes with a little spoon for his noodles. So I thought this was a really cool little set for him to have as like his own. Because I don't like noodles, so he can have noodles, he can have rice, he can have miso soup in there, which is really cool. And then when you store it in the cupboard, you can just store it with the spoon or however it does fit kind of in there. So I picked up that for him. That was £2.39 for the bowl with the spoon, which is awesome for him because he loves his noodles, and I don't really have a noodle bowl as such, so that'll be good for him. There were a couple of colours I believe as well. Okay, next I got something for myself, and this is a new coin purse. My big bag, the big purse I have is quite heavy and quite big, and sometimes when I'm running to the shop I just need to take my card with me or a couple of coins. So I picked up this little thing that I can just throw in my bag if I don't want to take my whole purse. So it's a little Ouija coin purse that will fit my bank card in and a couple of coins. It was $1.28 because I don't always need to take my entire purse and wallet with me. So I just got a little coin purse, especially if I'm running to Tesco's. I can just take this with me. As you can see, it's got the Ouija board on it. That looks kind of cool. That was $1.28. So that's pretty cool. Okay, the next thing I got were these fashion fintail or fishtail stickers. These are for my scrapbooks. And these were £1.43, and these are all tiny little kind of Victorian dresses that look really cool. And they're all different styles and all different colours. And they all vary in, look at that, how gorgeous that is. One of these days I'll go through all of these. But they're all different little fishtail dresses, and they just look adorable. I had hoped the stickers were a little bigger. They looked bigger online, which is how everything generally looks. Everything's bigger online, right? But they were $1.43, and there's 48 different dresses in there for my scrapbook. And then I picked up these. Now this was something that caught my eye. These are large material Book of Cthulhu monsters. These were $1.77 for 20, and each of these are a monster apparently, and you go through and each of them have information on each of the monsters. This is the haunting horror. You've got this weird little spider guy. You've got the Gnaw. It's got all the information, and they're like little sheets. You got the Die Hole, which is like a death worm sort of thing. And I'm into the weird and wonderful. You got the Eldar thing, which is kind of like a winged spider, and it's got all the information there telling you what it is and everything. And I thought it was so cool. What have we got here? Fireworm of Prague. And these are really cool. This is like the little Book of Cthulhu monsters. And I want to do a video sometime on these kind of things. You've got a formless spawn, and it gives you lots of information, distinguishing features. You've got the star spawn of Cthulhu, and these are really interesting little sheets that I can't wait to read, but also I'd love to do a video on the Cthulhu Book of Monsters at some point as well. There was 20 sheets there for $177. Now the best thing about these is you can either put them in a scrapbook or you can get them framed and stuff like that. I mean, who doesn't find that spider kind of intimidating? I mean, look at the thing. So I got them thinking they'd be quite cool. Next I got was a Kittens Tarot pack. This was £1.59, and this is a set of Divination tarot cards. I think it's pronounced divination. And let me just get into them. These were £1.59, which was so cheap. I don't think I've ever seen tarot cards this cheap before, but they come like this in this little pack, and they are all cat themed. And I've got into tarot cards recently, so you've got like the King of Swords, ooh, the Queen of Swords, you've got the King of Swords, you've got Page of Swords, you've got Ten of Swords, and they're all cat themed, which are Ten of Pentacles. That's even got a mouse on it. Nine of Cups, it's got the cat drinking, and they're really cool kind of set, and I love the back of them. So we'll go through them at some point in a different video, and we'll have a look at the entire collection, because I'm really getting into tarot cards. I just wish I knew how to read them, would be my next thing. So they're £1.59. I do have a thing for tarot and the unknown and horoscopes and that, and they are a cool little set for that cheap. Okay, the next thing I got was either an ice it's either an ice cube mold or a chocolate mold. You can use it for either. So if you want to make little bat chocolates or you want to make bat ice cubes, it said you can make both. And this is either a Halloween chocolate mold for bats, or it is a ice cube tray, and they are little bats. And I cannot wait to make little chocolates and see if this actually works. Or ice cubes in the middle of summer. I just thought it'd be cool not to have the generic ice cubes and to get little bat ones, you know, more me. Next we got these bowls. Now my son wanted these, and these are little heart bowls, and they are £1.97, and they were 5 pieces, and he wanted these for Valentine's Day. I don't know whether he's preparing something for Maddie, or he just wanted one of these to put like her bracelets and her rings when she goes to bed. But they were £1.97 for 5 of them, which is a bargain price. They are in a pink. There were other colours, but we went for the pink, and they obviously plastic. Although you can use them to serve food, sweets, and many other things. You can put your jewellery in them, do whatever you want with them, really, within reason. Take that off there. Okay, so we got them. Then I got a little brooch that I wanted to put on my coat. Now, I used to love brooches. My nan always used to have like a suit jacket, and she always used to have a brooch, or it would be on her coat, and I thought this was so cute. So it's blue, although it's coming up a bit black on the camera. This is either a mayfly or a dragonfly, and they were one of my nan's favourites. Nan liked dragonflies and mayflies, and I remember her having a brooch similar to this. And she always used to have brooches. It was always her thing. She was a big brooch fan, and I picked up this one. It is blue. I don't know if you can see. It's like a dark royal blue. And it is a brooch. All you do is literally just attach it to your coat. And I plan to put this on my coat at some point. Probably not in the winter. More like spring and autumn, because you don't really want to damage it. but that was 138. And then I needed a new cushion cover because the cushion covers I've got, because I've been here 3 years, they're a little bit and they need changing. So I got a new cushion cover in black and white because obviously, what else was I going to get it in pink? So it's just a proper black and white checkered square. It's kind of grey, black and white. So it doesn't really fit with the couch. But this is my colour scheme that I generally wear. So cushion covers are usually black and white. And that was just £2.09. And then I got one other thing, which I need to acquire from up here. Because when it came, the thing that it came in was a bit torn, so I took it out of the bag. But these are 4-piece cameo cardboard pieces. So these are more likely for Halloween, but you could use these all year round, and they look like this. So these are Halloween cameos. So you've got the lady with her rose, and then of course we've got the man. Now I have a glass door and a glass partition, and I thought I could put these up against the glass, and then when the sun shines through the kitchen it would look quite cool, having the sun reflect through them. Obviously they are hollow. We got a man and a woman like that, and then on top of that you get two little ravens as well, that are like two little ravens. So the idea was to have these and then to have the two ravens in the middle. These were £1.79, and the only reason I took them out is that the plastic got a little bit torn, probably from everything in there, and it was a bit squashed. They were a little bit bent. I've had to try and like bend them back, because obviously these are cardboard and they had nothing protecting them. They were just in this plastic, and the plastic got torn, and I was incredibly worried that they were going to get wrecked. They are a little bit bent, if I'm honest, but I will get them up on the wall sooner rather than later so that I can secure them for the future, because obviously Halloween, it's already February, people. Halloween won't be long. But if you want to like and subscribe and give us a big thumbs up, comment down below your favourite item. Let me know if you shop at Temu, what your favourite stuff is to get. There is so much goth stuff I want to get on there. And the thing is, it's reasonably priced. There's nothing that's like really out of my budget or anything like that. So that's also good. But if you want to like, subscribe, and give us a big thumbs up. If you want to support the channel with a PayPal, Super Chat, or Super Thanks, or become a member and join my little Raven crew. If you want to use the affiliate links down below, I get a little incentive for you using them. But I will see you all very soon for another video. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye guys.